Welcome to the Absolute Roofing Retmo Basketball pregame show as we are just about set for introductions before the 5:30 game, the second game of the night. And thanks for joining us as the Tigers are set to host Rolla. We're going to have the national anthem before this one as the teams are going out to get lined up. And then we'll have starting lineups introduced. Both these teams lost their games last night, and this is the Consolation Semifinal between Republic and Rolla. We'll let you listen in as Ken Knierim does the honors on the public address system.
Welcome to the Rolla Bulldogs, players, coaches, and fans. We're glad to have you here this evening and participating in this year's event. Prior to the start of tonight's game, we ask that you please rise, and gentlemen, if you would, remove your hats to honor America in the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Time now to meet the starting lineups for tonight's Consolation Semifinal bracket action. First of all, for the visiting Bulldogs from Rolla, Missouri, they come in with a record of no wins and 2 losses. Here is their starting five. A 5'10" senior, number 3, Gage Klossner. 6'3" senior, number 21, Adam Townsend. 5'10" senior, number 35, Ty Locklear. 6'7" junior, number 40, Luke Foster. And 6'4" senior, number 41, Chase Lindsay. The Rolla Bulldogs are led by head coach Mark Miller, assisted by Josh Vineyard, Shannon Snicker, and Doc Roberts. On your feet, Tiger fans, it's time to meet your Republic Tigers starting five. No wins, 1 loss on the season. Here are your starters. A 6-foot freshman, number 2, Brindley Hagwood. 6-foot junior, number 10, Alante Askew. 6'3" senior, number 15, Devin McMillan. 6'2" junior, number 23, Gavin Beckner. And 6'5" junior, number 24, Kamari Edward. Your Republic Tigers led by head coach Ken Brown, assisted by Tony Armstrong, Josh Hart, and Cale Ramsey. The officials for tonight's game, Jim Davidson, Eric.
So it's Klossner, Hounsum, Locklear, Foster, and Lindsay in the starting lineup for Rolla. And for Republic, it's Hagwood, Askew, McMillan, Beckner, and Kamari Edwards. Last night, 3 Tigers in double figures. Askew with 14, Jordan Douglas with 11 in his varsity debut, and Devin McMillan with 10, and Kamari Edwards controls the tip, tips it back to Hagwood. Throws it to Askew near side, and then to Beckner, who swings it around from the top of the key to Devin McMillan. Back to Askew. Askew pulled up around a pick, thought about a shot, passed it up. Tigers not very efficient last night on offense. This time, though, nice feed from the middle of the lane over to Beckner on the block by Hagwood. And Beckner is in the books with 2 points. It's 2-0. Long three, and no good. And Rolla being patient. And I'm going to turn it over to Jack Cook while I messed with the on-screen scoreboard that didn't update there.
Rolla trying to get something going inside. Tough rebound there, hard off the glass. Rebound goes to Kamari Edwards. And now quickly they give it back to Edwards right down below the basket, fouled from behind by Chase Lindsay. And one of the things that Republic definitely is going to need to get going tonight is Kamari Edwards. Had a good varsity debut last night. And a little bit of an easier matchup maybe on paper inside, with not having to deal with Tevin Tate, but Luke Foster and Chase Lindsay, both going to be tough for him to deal with.
First free throw, good by Edwards, and after last night, everybody loves it when Kamari Edwards hits his free throws, and he made them both, so big applause from the bench over there.
Student section loving it too, that's awesome.
Even at the Jamboree, he made a free throw, and and it's supportive. I mean, they love seeing him do it, and it's not like in a negative way. They just love seeing him hit his free throws, and that helps. And the Tigers up 4-0. So Rolla trying to get on the board for the first time, and Gage Kloster, who had a good game last night, top of the key. Good defense by Beckner down on the block. Turnaround, fadeaway, no good, well short. And Edwards there to pluck it out of the air. Devin McMillan to Hagewood. May have gotten away with an extra step. Takes it free throw line and puts it up and in. And Brinley Hagewood in the scorebook. 3 different players have scored, and it's 6-0.
Nice pull-up jumper right there for Hagewood to get him going, and had some good minutes in his varsity debut last night as well. And so excited to see what this young man can do throughout the season and throughout the rest of his career.
Locklear in the corner throws it up top to Kloster. And now a 3 is away and good. Falling backwards was Locklear trying to draw a foul. I don't think there was that much contact, but Locklear toppled over. And it's 6-3. Rolla with its first score of the night. Long 3 from Askew, rolled all the way around. And a rebound to Locklear. Gets it up to Hounsome, who's guarded by Devin McMillan. Student section over there, decked out all in white. And a little scoop shot up and under, and a foul called. Oh, a walk. Thought it was going to be a foul, but it was called a travel.
As we take a look at that Vision Health Eye Center replay, it does look like the right call was made. Definitely a travel down low right there. So now it's going to be Askew bringing it up for the Tigers. Over to Devin McMillan on the right wing. I think this matchup suits Tim Brown and the Tigers well, as they're a very patient passing team, and there you see it right there. A great feed from Askew down to McMillan. And I was just about to say that if Rolla's going to play this kind of patient style of defense, the Republic will probably just be able to match them. As they're a disciplined basketball team, they'll be able to play patient like that too. And then if Askew's at the top of the key firing passes like that down all night, then going to be a tough for Rolla to match pace. Now Askew going the other way. I think he's going to get called with a carry, and he will.
Substitution for Rolla in the lineup, number 22, Isaac Burr, replacing Chase Lindsay.
Isaac Burr checks in for the first time. First game did not feature a lot of fouls called, and this one is similar to that. 4 minutes in, only one foul on the two teams combined. Houtsum, guarded by Devin McMillan. I'm going to probably continue calling Devin McMillan all year, and there's a charge. Askew took the charge inside. He did that all last year. No, that wasn't. That was Edwards.
Beckner.
Oh, it was Beckner. Okay. We're looking at a little tiny monitor, and that's
Oh, there we go.
all right.
Yeah, a couple of Tigers did that last night, too.
Yeah. So 8-3, good defense inside as Beckner draws the charge. Jordan Douglas has checked in, number 4, and he's got the ball right now. He'll take a 3. He made a lot last night. That one did everything but go down.
Tough
but
rebound.
A big rebound by Edwards, who puts it up and gets called for a charge. And I don't know about that. To me, that's just a matter of him being so big and strong. I mean, he went up. He didn't go forward when he took that shot. So
yeah,
that's a tough break.
Not sure that the defender was totally set right there, but whenever
Yeah.
Edwards is down there and there's contact, he's gonna get called for it.
It's easy to visually think he sent the guy flying because he's so big. Also, kind of the flip side of that is he is never going to take a charge unless, Wilt Chamberlain Jr. is with the ball, comes in flying, somebody bigger than him.
And that's a tough break right there as he gets his second foul right away.
Yep. They're just, even if he's set and draws the contact, it's just very difficult for a big guy to draw a charge.
No, and you can see him right there on the block that number 40, I believe that's Foster for Rolla, is a little bit taller than Edwards is, but just nowhere near as big as Edwards is.
Right. You can see Tim Brown down in the corner of your screen having a conversation with the official, and Edwards checks out, and Beckner back in. So 5 on the floor for Tim Brown. Douglas, Askew, a missed free throw, but an offensive board by Rolla. Douglas, Askew, Hagwood, Beckner, and a 3 is up and good by Chase Lindsay.
And if Chase Lindsay's making outside
Luke
shots
Foster,
tonight,
Luke Foster. Yeah.
Luke Foster is making those kind of shots tonight. That's a hard assignment.
Yep. And Devin McMillan is the 5th guy out there whose name I never got to. So down to a 2-point lead for the Tigers, 8-6.
Yeah, Luke Foster listed as 6'7", and if he's hitting 3-point shots tonight.
Yeah, good. Body control by Beckner to draw the contact on his way up, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Rolla foul charge to Luke Foster, his first, team second.
First foul on Foster. And Beckner's first free throw is short. Substitution, Houtsum is out, and Chase Lindsay is in. A couple of three-pointers for Rolla, Locklear and Foster. And for Republic, 4 different players have scored. Beckner misses them both. Did everything but fall through as it bounced on the rim 3 times before it finally fell off. But Beckner has 2, Edwards 2, Askew 2, and Hagwood 2. Down to 2 minutes left in the quarter, and good defense by Askew. Ball is loose on the floor. Douglas dived after it but couldn't get to it. And Rolla resets. Long 3, missed everything, and off of Lindsay out of bounds. And the Tigers get it back, 8-6.
Maybe Foster's not going to be hitting outside shots tonight.
Yeah, maybe not.
Douglas with it at the top of the key. High pass over to Askew. Good body control to keep it inbounds for a second. Tipped back around, and now they're going to say that Askew is out of bounds when he came back in and made the catch on that kind of ball getting tipped around. And I'm not sure if he was. Askew did not like the call. But nonetheless, it's going to be Bulldog basketball going the other way. To Foster inside, has the defenders up in the air, and Foster able to put it off the glass for 2 points.
5 points for Foster. ball goes back the other way again. Rolla with a chance to take the lead with about a minute left here in the first quarter. Rolla may hold it for one shot here.
Yeah, both teams pretty content to play some patient basketball to start out this one.
We had some low-scoring games yesterday. 53-47, I think, were two of the scores. And then 49-43 was the third. Highest scoring team was Ozark. They scored 62, and that was the most by far all night. Down to 6 seconds left. Cross-court pass. Great job by Askew to get over there, and then he blocks the shot. Oh, and Ellison, who just checked in, grabs a loose ball. Askew, I don't even know how he got over there, and then he still managed to block the shot after he arrived. We come to the end of one. It's 8-8. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300.
Henniger Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinnaker Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinnaker every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Rolla gets the ball to start the second period. Tied at 8. And we've got a travel called on the Bulldogs. In the first quarter, Locklear had 3, Luke Foster had 5 to lead Rolla. And 4 different players had 2 points for the Tigers. Haywood, Askew, Beckner, and Kamari Edwards. And Republic brings it up court for the first time. Askew bounces it to Haywood. Haywood takes it to the middle. And between the circles, throws it to Askew over on the near side. Askew looking cross court, then down in the corner to Devin McMillan. Back up top to Ellison. Ellison dribbles a couple of times, 3 times, picks it up, throws it to Askew. Thought about a 3, splits the defenders, pulls up in the lane, throws it back to Beckner. Beckner down on the baseline to McMillan, who dribbles it once, hands it back to Beckner, then back to McMillan. Patient trip down for the Tigers. They've had a couple of times when they could have shot, but it wouldn't have been ideal. And so they've waited. No look pass to Askew from Haywood. And then another look pass across the lane down to Beckner. And Beckner finishes, and it's 10-8 Tigers. That was a nifty look.
And Askew avoided the turnover earlier with great ball control, splitting the defense, and then 2 great passes right there to set it up. His court vision is on another level.
Yes. Long 3 as they left unguarded. Gage Kloster, and he made him pay. And Rolla retakes the lead, 11-10. 6.5 left here in the second quarter. Haywood bounces it to his right and then comes back to his left to Ellison. Ellison between the rings. Bounces to McMillan. Now to Haywood, who comes to get it. They swing it near side to Ellison. Shoulder fake, and then gives it to Askew in the corner for 3. No good, off the back of the rim. Beckner fights for it, and he's fouled by Halsum. Good position by Beckner as he got where he needed to be, and that's an athletic IQ play. He knew where he needed to be to shield off
Look at the size
opponent.
difference between him and Foster, too.
Exactly.
I mean, with Kamari Edwards on the bench in foul trouble and then Avery Moody still hurt, the Tigers are really undersized, especially against a team that's got two big guys down there like Rolla's doing right now. And so good job by Gavin Beckner, just not necessarily using his size, but just being in the right position.
Askew cut off. He gives it to McMillan on the baseline, fires it back up top to Ellison, then to Askew. Thought about a three and dribbles it out and back to Ellison. Patience has been exceptional in this quarter. Pull-up jumper by Hagwood. He left it short, and Lindsay pulls down the board for Rolla. 1 point lead and the ball for the Bulldogs. Good defense by McMillan to cut off Hounsum. And now Klossner has it, working on Askew. Askew stays in front. They fire it to Hounsum in the corner. No good, but an offensive board and a little one-handed fadeaway putback by Luke Foster, and he's got 7 points, and the lead is 3 for Rolla. Hagwood takes it baseline, leaves his feet, and got caught in the air. Had to throw it back up top, and that's a freshman mistake. Just kind of got out of control and realized he had to leap up in the air as he got to the baseline and throw it back up top and tried to do too much. And it goes out of bounds, and so Rolla, because it went so far, Rolla gets to throw it in almost under its own basket. And they bounce it in, and the shot blocked by Askew. Two blocks tonight.
Is Askew having a night defensively.
Beckner on the arc, steps inside, throws it to McMillan, then Ellison. Now Askew. Thought about a long three, but they closed on him. Fade away by Beckner in the lane. Roll around and fell off. Tigers have had a couple of tough breaks with balls falling off the rim. And they kick it into the corner for a three. That was Luke Foster, and he's got 10 points. And a timeout called by Tim Brown. It's 16-10 Rolla. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
I think that's 8 straight points scored by Rolla. I believe Republic scored the first points of this quarter to go up 10-8. And Rolla now up 16-10. So Republic will try to stop the bleeding here. Devin McMillan to Askew. And then to Douglas, to Hagwood. Hagwood guarded by Amari Terrell, and Beckner takes the three. So Beckner has 7, and it's 16-13.
And he's been very involved and had to step up a little bit after Edwards got into some foul trouble, still on the bench, but Gavin Beckner doing a nice job battling down there. And now with the outside shot, too, trying to match George Foster.
Up top, they give it to Klossner. Klossner cut off again by Askew. Klossner's not going to, he's going to have to really work if he wants to score very much with Askew guarding him. Foster faded away, and then Douglas with position. Another matter of a Tiger being outsized in the middle and using his body in the right way. And watch Jordan Douglas in here, fighting off for position, held him off.
That's about as over the back as an over the back can get.
You're right, and that's 2 on Chase Lindsay. So he's to the bench.
That's big for Republic with Edwards out, trying to even it up down low.
Three-pointer would tie it for the Tigers. McMillan. Douglas to Askew, now to Beckner. Down near the baseline, fires it up top to Hagwood for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Tipped around, knocked away by Devin McMillan. Gets it to Askew and throws it to Douglas near side. Douglas shot fake, back to Askew.
Great job by Rolla getting back on that.
Yeah, Rolla's playing good defense, and they played well last night against Liberty. Last year's state runner-up, who has a bunch of guys back. Jump stop, and it's spun off the rim. Nice move by McMillan, but couldn't get it to fall. And so with under 3 left, Rolla has it back. Baseline drive by Foster. He's cut off, or at least decides to turn around and go the other direction, as McMillan was there on him. McMillan's given up a couple of inches there, at least, on Foster.
Yeah, no matter who's down there, there's going to be a couple inches of difference on defense. Great job by Jordan Douglas right there.
Oh, nice save by Locklear to keep it in bounds. And Beckner bodied up and got called. That's a tough call. A lot of times you don't see that if there's no hands. You know, he had his hands in the air. I think he did give maybe a little bump.
But not a lot. I'm not sure where. I don't know if Devin McMillan got a hand on that ball coming around. I still couldn't tell on the replay what exactly happened right there, but not a whole lot of contact nonetheless. And really both teams playing good defense tonight. Besides those couple of George Foster threes, there's nothing that can be done about.
Yep, and not much you can do about that one either. Hounsome with a fadeaway puts Rolla back up by 5. And a 3 at the other end. Jordan Douglas picks up where he left off last night. First points for him, and it's back down to 2. So now 5 different players have scored for the Tigers. Beckner, the leading scorer, with 7. And he's in there. Whoop, and a driving layup, rolled around and went through. And that was Luke Foster. 2 more for him, 7 in the quarter, 12 in the game already for Foster. Hegwood, nice look, and he split the defenders to McMillan, but good defense by Rolla. McMillan did a good job then to save it in bounds.
Good look from Hegwood, and then a good look from Askew to find him in the first place.
Douglas again for 3. Jordan Douglas. A couple of 3-pointers, and it's down to 1, 20-19. Republic students getting into it. And a drive into the lane, and what? A charge. That's right, it was a charge. He was set up. You can see that one unfolding. Watch him get to the spot. Douglas
there way early.
Everywhere.
Saw that coming, and then a great job by him to step up and take that. And one of the things that I really like about Alante Askew, and we saw it all the time last year, is that he's a very unselfish player, and he's good at finding the hot hand. So Douglas hit a 3, and then Askew going to go ahead and find him again the next drive. And Douglas hits another one out. Great find from Douglas there.
Oh,
another
Beckner, the defense closed on Beckner, and he found McMillan. And this is the Tigers we're accustomed to seeing.
Yeah, just great passing. Great passing, and that's been this team's MO for a while now, and just patient basketball, finding the right guys, and just doing a good job here. Coming back late in the first half of this one, they got the 1-point lead.
And Rolla is ready to slow it down as time winds down in the second quarter. They bounce it to Hounsome, and then back to Klossner. Klossner back to Hounsome for 3, coming around a pick, and he missed it. That one didn't go their way on the roll. And Republic goes into halftime with the lead after trailing most of the way. It's 21-20 Tigers. Back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company LLP Certified Public Accountants is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics.
Great job, ladies. Nice round of applause for your Republic Tigerettes tonight.
Welcome to the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show as the Tigers lead it 21-20, trying to pick up their first win of the season after dropping their opener last night. The score in that one was 53-47, which has been a very popular score. 47 points is the most popular losing score of the weekend so far. 3 of the losing teams have scored 47 points in the 5 games that have been completed so far. It was 8-8 at the end of the first quarter. Republic outscored Rolla 13-12 in the second quarter to take this 21-20 lead into the halftime break. Leading all scorers, Luke Foster of Rolla, the 6'7 junior, has 12 points. 3 points for Ty Locklear and Gage Klossner, and 2 points for Adam Hounsel. For Republic, 7 points for Gavin Beckner. 6 for Jordan Douglas. He had a couple of threes. And then 2 points each for Brinley Haywood, Alante Askew, and Kamari Edwards. And I'm missing 2 points. So, I'll just sort of look at the scoreboard. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Devin McMillan's got 4, not 2. According to the scoreboard. No, wait, that's not right. No, that is right. He's got 4. Devin's got 4. Now I'm 2 points heavy. So I don't know what's going on, Jack.
I did the same thing last game. It's all right.
Well, what can I say? So Tigers trying to get into the 5th place. That would be the 5th place game that they would play in if they win this. And that game is set for tomorrow at 12:30. The loser of this will get Russellville, Arkansas, tomorrow at 11 a.m. The winner gets Lincoln College Prep at 12:30 p.m. And then the 2 games coming up here later on tonight are Ozark against Park Hill South at 7. And at 8:30, it'll be Springdale, who beat Republic last night, and Liberty, who squeaked by Rolla 49-43 last night. And the winners of those 2 games will play for the championship at 3 o'clock on Saturday. The losers of those 2 games, or rather, I should say 3:30 on Saturday, the losers will play in the 3rd place game at 2 o'clock on Saturday, and we will have all 3 of those games as well on Republic Tiger Sports. We're going to take another break and be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show conclusion after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care,
They help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Destiny Church is a proud sponsor of Republic Tiger Sports, and they'd love to have you join them in person at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's, Sunday at 9 a.m. and 10:45. There's also a Wednesday youth service for grades 6 to 12, and that begins at 6 o'clock. You can find them on Instagram or Facebook or online at destinychurch.me. Southern Sun Electric is a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric.
Back on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show, and the Park Hill South Panthers are putting on a little display for the student section. They're not warming up for their game. It's between games, so they can have a little fun, and they are having a little fun, and so is the student section, watching the display being put on by the Panthers.
Yeah, and they did this last night, too, before their game, and they have multiple kids on this team. They can absolutely throw it down.
Yeah, that would have been an NBA-type slam dunk competition dunk if he would have made that one between the legs off the backboard on the way up.
Yeah, didn't get a lot of opportunities to do this in game last night, but I was doing the same thing that the student section is doing last night when I was watching them warming up. It was unbelievable. Him in particular, I don't know who just dunked with the blue shoes down here, but he barely he looks like he puts no effort into it. Like it's not even hard for him.
Well, Tigers on top 21-20, and to me, they just looked more organized and just had a better, kind of a better bearing about themselves tonight compared to last night in Game 1.
Yeah, and you hate to use the excuse that it was the first game of the season, but I really do think that to an extent it applies to last night. I mean, just making some sloppy passes, missing free throws and things like that, things that this team won't do in the long run and that they're not accustomed to doing at the end of last year either. Yeah,
I mean, it's not like they hadn't practiced together, but as Tim Brown said when I interviewed him afterwards, you can't simulate the quickness that they saw from Springdale in practice. And so that's really the first time they've seen game speed varsity competition, and they didn't adjust fast enough last night, but they have made an adjustment and just look better, more patient, and making better decisions tonight. And it's paid off. A very diverse offense. 6 different players have scored, and they look a lot better tonight. We're going to take one more quick break on the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show and be back with the start of the second half after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Ready to go in the second half, and the Tigers will get the ball first, leading by 1. They fought their way back. They trailed 20-16 late in the second quarter. Scored 5 in a row to end the second quarter, and they've got a 21-20 lead and a great stretch by Douglas. Higwood takes an immediate three. It bounced high off the rim, and I think we may have another foul on Rolla and a good job of positioning by the Tigers on the boards. That's something they didn't do very well last night.
Second personal, first team foul in the second game.
Beckner drove, couldn't finish it, but the ball ends up in Askew's hands, and the Tigers will reset. They've had the ball for only 30 seconds, but it feels like they've had about 5 possessions already.
And
Askew's open. Oh, passed it up.
Gavin Beckner tipped down out. He's done a great job down low tonight.
Devin McMillan's three is too long, and the ball goes right to Edwards. And then Askew misses the three. Edwards tipped it, and it goes out of bounds. I think Edwards touched it last, so they're going to give it to the Tigers. See if we can see that one again.
And Edwards, I thought he had a shot right away, but instead he chose to kick it out to Askew. Askew just hasn't quite found the three-point touch yet.
Maybe Edwards didn't touch that last. Devin McMillan scores it. And he's got 6 on the assist from Beckner, and it's 23-20. Quick three at the other end is no good. Fell off the front of the rim, but Hounsum with the follow. Couldn't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line.
Public foul committed by Kevin Beckner. His second.
Beckner commits his second foul.
I thought they might call that on Edwards for a second there, but called it on Beckner instead, and keep Edwards on the floor and not on the bench.
Next one no good, but Edwards, oh, what
Great
a play! How he even found Hounsum down there to throw it off of him, I don't know, but great hustle and great presence of mind to not throw it back to the court, but he somehow sees him off on the end. That was outstanding.
It's not the easiest rebound Edwards is going to get tonight, but
no. And I'm trying to think of, you just don't see guys do that. Your instinct is to grab it falling out of bounds and turn backwards the other way and throw it off the guy behind you. But Hounsum came around him, past him, and as he was in the air, he somehow managed to know that he could throw it off of him.
Just a really athletic play all around by Edwards, and again, big minutes from him are going to be needed this season for Republic.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's another one.
Swat by Edwards, and the ball on the floor, saved in by Hagwood to McMillan. Tigers on the run, up ahead to Beckner, back to McMillan. Put it up too hard. Edwards is there to follow, and he gets fouled on the way up.
And if Devin McMillan could have came with that layup, that would have been 2 spectacular passes right in a row. Gavin Beckner, just the presence in the air to send it back to McMillan. Just a little bit too strong off the glass, but then Edwards there with the rebound and misses the first free throw, but he's already beat his free throw percentage from last night. I think he went over 2 from the line last night, and 2 for 3 now tonight, looking for the third one. That one doesn't go either, and then Beckner, another trying to get that rebound, and it's going to go to Rolla. And David talked about it at halftime. Something that you cannot simulate in practice is speed, and another thing you can't simulate is height. And especially for Republic, besides Edwards, not a whole lot of height that they can really practice with. I mean, you either have big inside presences that you can practice against and with, or you don't. And so it's been Gavin Beckner tonight that's been having to do that with Edwards in foul trouble, and he's been doing a really good job. And Edwards almost picked up the third foul right there, but luckily a travel before that, and that one is on number 41, Chase Lindsay. And now Rolla going to come in with a little full court pressure, and they back up. So just full court man from the Bulldogs, and that's going to be Alante Askew. Askew has a step, goes up and under. What an athletic basket by Alante Askew. went out to the right and then brought it back down and around, finished on the left side, and then got it down. Republic 4-point lead.
And I'm going to let Jack Cook continue the play-by-play as I go down to get some pictures of this.
Stealing behind the back from Devin McMillan, and then just no one decided to pick him up once he got into the paint. Devin McMillan with an easy 2 points, and it's 27-21. Klossner trying to go to work on Askew. Askew may have gotten away with a little bit of a reach right there, put a couple hands on him. And now Rolla going to have to send it back out to Adam Hounson. Hounson stops at the elbow, back out to Klossner. Coach Brown liking the tight defense, and Askew going to get a kick ball. Lindsay going to come out for Rolla. Isaac Burr coming in. And then Jordan Douglas going to check in for Kamari Edwards. And so Coach Tim Brown is going to play the matchups right there. Rolla brings out Chase Lindsay, one of their two big guys down low, and so Brown going to give Edwards a break while Lindsay is out as well. George Foster still in the game though. And now a runner over Beckner, no good. McMillan with the rebound. And McMillan tries to cross up Foster. Had Beckner open for a minute, now going to find Douglas down inside. That gets swatted away big time by Adam Hounson. And then off of Gavin Beckner, going back Rolla possession. Big time rejection from Hounson on a good find from McMillan down low. Public done a great job tonight at finding the open man, making some good passes. Locklear gives it over to Klossner. Johnson back to Klossner, and now over to Isaac Burr. Burr just in front of the free throw line over Douglas, who had tight defense. Just a good shot by Burr. His first 2 points of the night. And so it's just a 4-point Republic lead. Both teams looking for win number 1. Askew deep three short. And Askew just not finding much tonight for Republic. Just 2 points, a couple of missed threes, and there's a push off by Klossner, and where Askew's offensive shortcomings are, he's more than made up for it on the defensive side of the ball. Not the first charge he's taken tonight. A couple of blocks, a couple of steals, rebounds, and so he's been really effective for Republic defensively. And then on offense as well, he's still doing a good job of creating offense. He's getting some separation on dribbles and then making good passes, making hard passes, a couple of no-lookers that he's thrown to some teammates, and so he's not just been dormant out there tonight either. He's still making things happen for Republic. Ellison in the game now. Askew thought about it for a second, or maybe just more seeing if he can get Klossner to jump up. Now McMillan driving with the left hand, maybe got away with the walk there, and now Haywood going to jump up from just in front of the free throw line, and that one in. And Haywood got the mid-range shot working a couple of times tonight. He's got 4 points. Again, just the freshman, Brindley Haywood. And we're excited to watch him play for the next few years here in a Republic uniform. He's looked pretty good throughout the first game and a half that he's been in for the Tigers. 2:04 left to go before the end of the third period. Still looking for a team to break 30 points. Ellison got a hand on it. Jordan Douglas gets it back to Ellison, and now Askew, all kinds of room. Goes for the layup right underneath the goal. Good defense from Republic, and so Askew now doubles his point total for the game. He's up to 4. Locklear with it over to Burr. So we approach the 1:30 mark. Great defense from Ellison. No one there for Republic. Coach Brown urging his guys to stay out, not get too aggressive on defense. Almost picked up a silly foul right there. Now Locklear gets by Ellison, and Douglas stepped up to take the charge. Forced Hounsum to go around him, and then unable to finish was Hounsum. So good job there by Republic defense, even though it appeared that they left an easy basket open for Hounsum. He was not able to finish. Haywood finds Ellison top of the key. Now to the corner. It's Devin McMillan. Almost a great athletic layup there, going behind that backboard, switching hands, and then going back off the glass. Couldn't quite find the bottom of the net, though, and now with 1 minute to go, it's 31-23, Republic on top. Askew guarding Klossner. Klossner going to pull it back. We'll see if Rolla going to hold it for one shot or just a good shot. Never mind, they're just going to take a three at the top of the key. No good from Locklear. And so now, looks like Tim Brown is motioning for one shot. It's McMillan being guarded by Foster. Now over to Douglas. Ellison now going back toward the left wing. Douglas, top of the key for three. Got hit as he shot the ball, so he will go to the line for three. Almost got that to fall, too. Rattled around the rim. Watch it again. He comes. It was kind of a fake screen there. Did the job, got him open, and then foul goes to Isaac Burr. Fourth team foul for Rolla. And again, Republic only with one. I guess they're going to say that wasn't on the shot. So not at the free throw line, and nonetheless 11 seconds left for Askew and the Tigers offense to do something. Haywood driving in around Foster. Just too big of a body to get around right there. And so now it's going to be Rolla with a chance at it. Klossner to the right wing. Pump fakes, puts up a three, and buries it with Askew in his face. So a little bit of momentum for Rolla going into the start of the fourth quarter. Let's watch that one again. A great contested shot that Klossner able to make. He gets Ellison in the air, and then Askew. Pretty solid defense on him, and Klossner just able to put in the shot as we go to the fourth quarter. Republic 31, Rolla 26. You're watching the Republic Invitational Tournament on Republic Tiger Sports.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Start of the fourth quarter here, Rolla will get the ball. They trail by 5 points. Republic, I was just doing some score tallying. Republic sharing the ball a lot. 8 points, 6 points from a couple of people, 7 points for Gavin Beckner. He hasn't scored since the first half, and then went for the swat right there. Didn't get it. And so that will send Adam Hounsum to the line for a potential three-point play. Beckner picks up his third foul this evening. And had a really good first half, kind of slowed down a little bit. Hounsum does complete the three-point play to open up the fourth quarter. And so now Rolla just down two, and they've got Haywood in the trap, and now Republic able to break it. Douglas for three, doesn't go. Haywood almost had the reaching back one-handed rebound. Looked like he was going for the putback, but he wasn't quite able to secure it. And so now Rolla with a chance to tie or take the lead if they can get a basket. Trying to find Foster inside, and then the Republic defense just had a collapse on him. He's been too good tonight, and then he is able to find Hounsum for another 2 points. So Hounsum with 5 quick points in the first minute of this fourth quarter, and now all of a sudden the score is tied. Hagewood kicks it out to Beckner, across to Douglas, fakes a pass, jumps up at the free throw line, gets it knocked away by Isaac Brewer, so now Rolla with a chance to take the lead. Townsend slowing things down, looking over to his bench. Head coach Mark Miller pointing out what he wanted to be executed. Now they're going to find Townsend inside. Turnaround jumper goes, and it's tough to do anything against that defensively. And now Tim Brown going to have to take a timeout. So out of the start of the fourth quarter, Rolla scores a quick 7 points, all from Adam Townsend. And all of a sudden, they have the lead. It's 33-31, 6:24 left in the game. You're watching the Republic Invitational on Republic Tiger Sports.
Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Pinnaker Chevrolet is proud we continue to serve Springfield and Southwest Missouri as we have for over 40 years. The Pinnaker Chevrolet family treat each of our customers like family and exceed every expectation, not only in the large selection of new Chevrolets on the lot, but also the quality of pre-owned vehicles to fit any budget. Whether you need a new vehicle, have yours serviced, or need some body repair, pick Pinnaker every time. Find new roads in Republic or online at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
Pick Pinnaker every time.
Just about ready to go here. 2:40 left. Rolla with a 1-point lead in the ball. They immediately get it into Foster on the block. Good defense by McMillan, but he just put it up over him and in. And Luke Foster with 16 points now. Leading scorer, Askew is going to take it. Floats it. Too long. Rolla gets the rebound, and McMillan commits the foul. And with 2:20 left, Rolla up by 3 in the ball, and McMillan picks up his first personal.
Gavin Beckner now on the bench, and it's going to be McMillan's job to take care of Foster. And on the first possession anyway, not much more success.
And they released on the long pass. Askew gets back, and I don't know if they got a piece of it, but he stopped it, and then he picks up the foul by Klossner. Oh, what a defensive play by Askew.
That's the third or fourth time tonight that he's been able to get the block on there, and just a great job on defense.
Take care of the basketball. Get the shot.
We've seen that play a lot in this tournament, the inbound just long release.
Yep.
I mean, that is not by any stretch of the imagination the first time we've seen that the last day and a half.
Yeah, I saw it a couple of times in a row in the first game tonight.
Lincoln Prep did it a couple of times. Yeah, as you said, consecutive possessions, and worked for them both times, too.
Back cut by McMillan! And the reverse layup is up and in.
They found that back cut a couple of times tonight just to run along the baseline. First time I think that it's worked to that degree that it just did. Most of the time, McMillan's had to find someone in the paint to give it to, and then just a great reverse layup right there.
Yep, McMillan has 10. That's 4 fouls on Republic, so if they get in a situation where they've got to foul late, still early for that with 1:50 left, but if they get in that situation, they're going to have a couple of fouls to give. So they can be aggressive on defense here. But not that aggressive. They let him get the shot off. If you're going to be aggressive like that, go for the steal before the shot. And fortunate that shot did not go in.
And I was about to criticize Housen because he had a man open behind him. Both Republic defenders kind of collapsed on him as he drove into the lane. Had a wide open 3 behind him, but he chose to take the ball himself. And worked out as he got fouled and then made the first free throw. So worked out there, but it could have been potentially 3 points for the Bulldogs.
12 points for him. Nope, 11 for him. And now 12. And a lead back to 3 with 1:42 left. Timeout called by Rolla. We'll take one quickly as well. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher Bell at Republic Technologies, 732-4300. That's Republic Technologies, 732-4300. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Just about ready to get started again. Tigers down by 3. They led early in the fourth quarter and saw that lead. Well, I guess it was late in the third quarter that Rolla made up most of the ground. Kind of end of the third, beginning of the fourth. But down by 3, they've got the ball now. Beckner bounces it to Douglas. Up top to Askew, open for 3. And that one's good! He came up clutch. Alante Askew with a 3 to tie it. 39 apiece.
And props to Alante Askew for missing a lot of threes so far in this game, and then big spot down late. No hesitation on that one from downtown.
You know, he's been in enough big games,
right?
Starting as a freshman, that he's not going to let a late game situation phase him. Now Rolla, I don't know if they're going to try and hold it. Nope, they're not. They're going to go to Foster, and he floats it up over the front iron.
And Foster's been just about unstoppable here in the fourth quarter. Every time he's touched the ball, he's got points.
6 in the quarter, and 18 in the game. Askew, as the clock ticks down to 40. McMillan passed up a 3, throws it back to Askew. Now to Beckner over on the far side. Drives baseline right around his man. Double pump, and he's fouled on the way up. Got hit in the head and comes away holding his noggin. 31 seconds left, and down by 2. He'll go to the line. And that's 7 fouls now on Rolla, so Republic will be in the bonus from here on out.
Rolla foul charge to Luke Foster, his second.
And a couple of clutch free throws coming up here. Foster picks up his second personal. First one from Beckner is no good. A little bit too long, and it bounced out. Tigers have not shot free throws especially well this first couple of games. That's something they typically do pretty well. One more. This is big. And it rolled around and fell out. Oh, my goodness. That went all the way around. And now almost a steal by McMillan. And just called for the foul. Reached in. Watch him come up.
Just saw Hagewood was in position for the offensive rebound right there, too. And then it took another trip around the rim.
Yep.
So just a little bit early on the jump. But he was in position if that just would have fell.
The timeout now called by Republic. They've got 2 left with 26 seconds left, and we'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
From short stacks to family memories, from cuddly companions to outdoor adventures, the Bank of Missouri is here for all of life's moments. As a local community bank, we work closely with our customers to understand their priorities and the changes that affect their finances. So whether you need us to be the bank of pancake breakfasts, the bank of new best friends, or the bank of fireside memories, the Bank of Missouri can help you live well, bank well.
For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Tigers won the Republic Invitational last year. They will not be doing that this year, but have an opportunity to still win 2 or 3 if they can come back here. They need to stop. Baseball pass almost made. Somehow Foster hung on to it. Now Lindsay open in the middle. And it's almost poked away. Now with under 20 seconds left, Edwards trying to commit a foul, and now he grabs. Boy, that almost could have been intentional.
Yeah, and Coach Brown did not want them to foul George Foster right there. They were waiting for somebody else to get the ball, and then they did foul Locklear. Luke Foster.
George Foster, you're thinking of the 1977 or 78 National League MVP.
Yeah, I remember it well.
Oh, they missed the free throw, so the Tigers, with 12 seconds left, bring it up into the front court. And they're going to not call timeout. They get it to Askew, down to 6. A chance to tie or win. Goes right to the basket. He's fouled, and he missed the shot. Nope, they say it's on the floor, and it's 1 and 1. Well, 1 and 1 or 2 shots, doesn't really matter. He's got to make them both anyway.
But just great coaching there by Coach Brown, telling his team, hey, do not foul number 40 when he gets the ball. And then they didn't. And props to Kamari Edwards for not doing that. When he was all over him too, going for the ball, didn't pick up the foul, waiting for Locklear to touch it, and then saw Coach Brown say, hey, foul him now, and then they did, and he missed it. So just great job there by Coach Brown and the Tigers.
So they call timeout. Rolla does. And Mark Miller trying to freeze Alante Askew. I don't know if you can freeze Alante Askew. We kind of joked around with Tim Brown in the preseason. He's so cool and collected. He's kind of got ice water in his veins already. So calling timeout to freeze him may not work, but he is he's a cool customer, and he's been in these situations before, but this is a big one. He's got to make them both with 1.7 seconds left.
Yeah, and if you would have went up to Tim Brown before the game and said, hey, you're down by 2 with 1.7 seconds left, 1-1, who do you want on the line? He's going to say Alante Askew.
Yep.
There's no one that anyone in this gym, everyone in this gym wants Alante Askew on the line right now. He's just the man for the job.
He shot the technical free throws, so that tells you what Tim Brown thinks of his free throw shooting ability. Last night, there was a technical foul. He sent Askew out there. So clearly the guy you want at the line, but he's got to make them both. I think he missed that technical free throw, if I remember right. I'm not 100% sure, but
hit the clutch 3 a few moments ago, though.
He did, and now he's got an opportunity to tie it. And he left it short, but he almost got the rebound. Time's going to expire, and that's going to do it. So couldn't hit the free throw, and he's upset with himself, but Tigers will just have to rebound tomorrow as they lose it. Final score, 41-39. Askew hit the 3, got him in position, but then he got fouled and couldn't quite finish that drive as he was fouled. If that would have gone in, of course, everything's different. He's on the line with a chance to win it. But Rolla hangs on after giving Liberty everything it wanted last night. And Tigers fall to 0-2 with a 41-39 loss to Rolla. So that is going to do it. We're going to go ahead and take a break before this next game. And so we're going to shut down this program and be back in about 15 minutes with the next one, which is Park Hill South against Ozark. And this should be a pretty good one. So there will be a new YouTube program starting up in about 15 minutes on the Republic Tiger Sports YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Tigers lose a tough one, 41-39, and that's going to do it. For Jack Cook, for Jeremy Cook, I'm David Brazil. Thanks for watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger.